and men forgot their passions in the dread of this their desolation, and their hearts were chilled into a selfish prayer for life. And they did live by watchfires, and thrones and palaces of crowned kings. The huts, the habitations of all things which dwell, were burnt for beacons. Cities were consumed, and men were gathered round their blaring homes to look once more into each other's face. Happy were those who dwelt within the eye of the volcano and the mountain torch. A fearful hope was all the world contained. Forests were set on fire, but hour by hour they fell and faded, and the crackling trunks extinguished with a crash, and all was black. Men hurried to and fro and fed their funeral piles with fuel, and looked up with mad disquietude on the dull sky. The wild birds shrieked, and, terrified, did flutter on the ground and flap their useless wings. The wildest beasts came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled and twined themselves among the multitudes. Hissing, but stingless, they were slain for food. And war, which for a moment was no more, did glut himself again. A meal was bought with blood, and each sate sullenly apart, gorging himself in gloom. No love was left, all earth was waking with thought, and that was death. The meager by the meager were devoured, even dogs assailed their masters, all save one, and he was faithful to a course, and kept the birds and beasts and famished men at bay, till hunger clung them, or the dropping dead lured their lank jaws. Himself sought out no food, but with a piteous and perpetual moan, and a quick desolate cry, licking the hand which answered not with caress, he died. Two of an enormous city did survive, and they were enemies. They met beside the dying embers of an altar place, where had heaped a mass of holy things for an unholy usage. Then they lifted up their eyes, as if through lighting, and beheld each other's aspect.